Greetings to you all. We'll be presenting our product proposal for Givante Water Solutions. Our team consists of myself, Tawanda Fred, Alejandra Castro, Ria Banaga, Adeyemi Abiodan, and Destin Mango. I'll now hand over to our first presenter, Sister Ali.
Today, I'm going to explain about our product, a non-electric gravity-based water purifier designed for households in India that lack consistent access to electricity or clean drinking water. This purifier features a two-chamber system. The upper chamber holds untreated water while the lower chamber collects filtered water. Between them, an activated carbon filter removes impurities such as sediment, bacteria, and some chemicals. Since the device operates using gravity, no batteries or electrical power are required. Now, the VRIO analysis will help determine how each resource will be a strength or weakness compared to other competitors in the same market. Value. The product addresses a critical problem, access to clean drinking water in areas where electricity is often unavailable or unreliable. Its non-electrical design, combined with affordability and ease of use, is valuable to low-income households. Rarity. Few products in the Indian market offers a water purification solutions that is non-electric, cost-effective, and durable, designed for rural areas and low-income communities. Most available alternatives either require electricity, are too expensive, or are not suited to the needs of these users. So this unique combination of durability, simplicity, and target design makes the product rare and well-positioned in the current market. Imitability. While the filtration technology itself is relatively simple, it can be replicated. Duplicating the full base model business is challenging. Competitors will need to replicate not only the product's affordability, but also the trust within local communities and the efficient rural distribution networks. The non-electric gravity-based water purifier holds a sustainable competitive advantage in the current market. Now I turn the time for Ria.
The increasing demands for gravity-based water purifiers in India also increase its competition. In the competitor analysis, we identified three main competitors for gravity-based water purifiers, including Kentro System, the Eureka Forbes, and the Tata Swatch. It also shows their product costs and features that are similar to our product. Then we also identify their strengths and their weaknesses that can be replaced or exploited by Givante Water Solutions, particularly their cost and product construction materials, which are found to have fewer durable components than the material composition of our product. Next slide will be Adeyemi.
Target markets. Our markets will be focusing on low-income household in rural and semi-urban India. Then geographic area like Pradesh, Delhi. Then looking at segmentation by category, we're looking at demographic, the income, people with 15,000 income per month, large family of 4 to 8. Psychographic, looking at health conscious but financially constrained. Then our market potential, high need and demand due to unsafe drinking water. Product fit. The non-electric design and low cost directly solve rural household challenges without needing electricity or expensive. Next slide, products strategy, brand name and positioning. Our brand name is Givante Water Solution. The name combines Givante, meaning life, meaning full of life in Hindi, Sanskrit, with water solution to communicate a mission focused on delivery life-giving, clean water. The name is culturally relevant, easy to pronounce, and professional, building trust with Indian consumers. Positioning statement. Our brand position statement focuses on affordability, reliability, simplicity, and a caring heart. This clearly defines our market niche. Caring heart starts with clean water. It's a memorable and valuable driven closing line. Product adaptation. We look at affordability. Givante is considering using a low-cost model with durable inexpensive plastic instead of stainless steel, along with modular filter cartridges that can be replaced individually. Easy maintenance. It's easy to replace. The filter is easy to replace, can be replaced by a child or an elderly person. Then product line. We have various product lines starting from 8 to 10 liters. Then we have 15 liters and so on. Logo components. Logo concepts. On our logo, we have green leaf with a touch of blue. The green leaf represents purity and sustainability, while the touch of blue represents water, trust, and reliability. Next slide. We're talking about sales and distribution strategy. We'll be looking at retail strategy, partnering with key retail chain store in India, considering the likes of DMart, Reliance Mart, and so on. Then online retailing, we'll be leveraging on assisted and rural-friendly e-commerce, considering Amazon, Flipkart, and the likes. Also strategy, we're going to adopt a dual-channel wholesale approach. Primary parts and secondary parts. The primary parts is selling to regional wholesalers so they can reach out to the rural areas. The secondary part is to direct supply central warehouse for large retailers. Then sales force strategy. We'll be using representation choice. We'll have a trained sales rep that can help build trust, educate customers, and ensure consistent branding. So the next slide will be taken by Rhea, promotion strategy.
Promotion strategy section shows our selected promotion strategy for brand positioning and advertising. For social media and advertising, we selected the channels that are commonly used by our target market, including Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, e-commerce, and Google. And we also selected traditional and non-traditional methods, including the television, the radio, print ads, posters, and also we plan to tie up with NGOs and local influencers to reach the lower income communities. The next slide will be taken by Tawanda.
For our pricing strategy, we had to base our costs on the market prices. Looking at our competitor prices, Kent ranging between 1.6 and 3.4, Eureka ranging between 1.5 and 3.4, and Tata Swatch ranging between 1.6 and 2.4. We came up with our estimated production costs at between 1,000 and 4,000 rupees. And our price range is between 1.2 and 2.7, depending on the type of the water purifier. Our pricing strategy is based on the penetration pricing model, and we had to set our prices at 10 to 20% lower than our competitors. And this model, it is appealing to price-sensitive customers seeking value without compromising quality. And it also supports brand positioning as affordable and customer-focused. And now looking at our entry strategy, Jivante Water Solutions took into consideration several options: licensing, franchising, contract manufacturing, and joint venture. These options have their pros and cons, but the most preferred were the wholly owned subsidiary, where we would import the finished goods, and the alternative was actually a wholly owned subsidiary where we would have to produce locally. But then we had to take the one where we have to produce locally, the greenfield investment, with in-house manufacturing, so as to protect the IP for our product. This one gives Jivante Water Solutions full control over its operations, manufacturing, branding, and profits, and also the ability to leverage the foreign direct investment incentives, the tax benefits, and the subsidies. In particular, the Made in India incentive, which focuses on the manufacturing sector. And looking at the risk mitigation for the chosen option, we had two. The first one is the market risk, looking at the lower than expected sales and revenue growth in the Indian market. And the mitigation, we were now considering that we need to conduct detailed market research on local consumer preferences, cultural differences, and competitors, and then adapt our products and services to fit the local tastes and regulations. And the other risk is the operational risk, where we were looking at the challenges in sourcing skilled labor, supply chain disruptions, and logistics issues. And to mitigate this risk, we need to detail our operational planning, the supply chain risk analysis, as well as put in place contingency plans, as well as training our local workforce. I'll now hand over to Destin.
Sourcing and logistic plans. Our key input for operation in India include raw youth membrane, activated carbon filter, and specializing machinery, particularly where local quality standards are not met. Tariff. Membrane and filters face an effective rate of around 18.8%, electronics 10 to 15%, and machinery 7.5 to 10% under CEPA reduction. Supplies, we rely on Toray Industries for membrane and Kureray Chemical for carbon filter, both Japanese leaders benefiting from CEPA trade advantage. Logistic, bulk order air freight in 2 to 4 days. Risk mitigation, we maintain safety stock, diversify supplies, and schedule off-peak shipping to reduce delay and cost. Staffing approaches comparison. It's ethnocentric. Country managers maintain company culture and communication, but cannot be costly and aligns local staff. Polycentric. Local managers are cost-effective and culturally aligned, but risk-weak HQ local coordination. Geocentric. Positions are filled by the most qualified person regardless of nationality, grids for cross-cultural learning, but with higher costs and visa complexities. Recommendation, we propose a blended model, geocentric leadership for key management position paired with polycentric execution at the operation level. This balanced global alignment with local trusts. Compensation and benefit key role in India. Annual basic salary, $85,000 to $90,000 US man-level executive benchmark. Hardship allowance 10 to 20% of base salary based on location. Housing up to 200 basic housing up to 1,000 to 100 more for furnished secure apartments. Health insurance, comprehensive international plan with emergency evacuation, relocation support, flight, moving costs, and legal documentation. Education allowance for depend at international schools. Home leave, 1 annual round trip. Ration, this strategic ensure we maintain corporate culture, strength, HQ alignment, provide effective cross-cultural leadership, reduce operation risk, accelerate integration, and build lasting trust with our local teams. Thank you. Tawanda.
We have now come to the end of our presentation, and thank you for participating.
Time.